Once you get offers on your house, that's when the fun begins. It can be stressful if you don't receive the amount that you were hoping for, but don't worry. That's why you hired a good negotiator like myself. Hi, I'm Kelly Domaille, owner and associate broker of Domaille Real Estate at eXp Realty. I am an expert negotiator who knows how to properly negotiate on your best behalf. Not only to get you the most amount of money for your home, but also negotiating the best terms of the deal. Once we receive an offer on your home, there's actually a few essential things that we're going to do prior to presenting that offer to you. We actually vet the buyer by calling the agent and the lender. We make sure that that buyer is truly qualified to purchase your home. We verify their funds and we ask a lot of critical questions. We find out actually how motivated and in love with your property the buyer is. During this process, we also get to learn a lot about the buyer's agent and the lender. We want to see how much experience they have and if they've properly educated their buyer. Believe it or not, the buyer's agent is just as important to ensuring that your deal is going to close as knowing the buyer's qualifications. After vetting the buyer, the realtor, and the lender, we then meet with you to discuss the offer and review the terms. We're going to give you our advice on the offer regarding the pros and the cons, but ultimately you get to make the decision to accept the offer or make a counteroffer. When there's multiple offers, there's actually an additional process that we go through. We're going to set an offer deadline date, and then we're going to contact all of the buyer's agents and request that their clients give us their highest and best offer. And once we have those, then we're going to meet with you to discuss which of those offers you'd like to accept or counter. And generally, this gives us an opportunity to get the highest price from the buyer and the best terms, because you get to pick from the cream of the crop, so to speak. At this time, the buyers can choose to accept our terms or to counter us back. But once we've come to terms, we're now one step closer to the closing. For more information on what happens next in the timeline from an accepted offer until closing, you can watch the next video. Understand that when your buyer is obtaining a loan for the purchase, the average time frame to close on the home is about 30 days, give or take. And if you're dealing with a cash buyer, you could close in as little as a week. I'm Kelly Domaille with Domaille Real Estate. We love where we live and we want you to love where you live.